Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you let me know if you can see me and hear me, if you're with me? I'm going to be also on my phone and I'm going to see if they've got any messages. So we're going to take the first few minutes to land, and I need to do a bit of admin, so bear with me because I want to make sure I let people in that are trying to get in that aren't in the group yet. So bear with me. What I'd like you to do, hello everybody, I'm Sabrina Piergrossi. So nice to be here with you. So I'd love you to go and get yourself a glass of water. And I am going to try and let people in the meantime, because I think a lot of you have been requesting to join, and poor Lily hasn't been able to keep up with all of this. So hi Maya, hi Xenia, hi Karen, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with me. So I just want to make sure that I let in the people that I can recognize. Oh, there's only 2 requests. I think Lily's been amazing and has let people in. Okay, so Maya has her tea, great. So please get a glass of water or something warming, something comforting. There's no have-tos here, there's no shoulds. Like, all you need is yourself. Water is just helpful because we're going to do powerful energy work, and we need water to help our bodies function. And I'm aware that my glasses reflect the light, so I think I'm going to do this without glasses. I don't need to see myself. It's perfectly fine if I'm fuzzy. In fact, I'd quite like to not particularly see myself, but I have to see myself to do a live stream. So thank you for bearing with me for the first few moments while I adjust the lighting and I make sure people are in that need to be in. And last few checks that all is good. Okay, great. Welcome. Hi, Hannah's here. Carla's here. Thank you for being here. This is so awesome. Now, can you all see me okay and hear me okay? Because Facebook is telling me that my keyframe rate is too low. I have no idea what that means, which means that you might experience a lower quality stream. Well, I'm going to trust that this is good enough. It doesn't matter about how you see me. It needs to be that you hear me well, and that's the most important thing. Trying to get my friend in at the moment. That's why I'm checking my phone. Okay, so one of the things, oh, Margarita's in, yay! Awesome, 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 awesome. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to stop looking at my phone now. But what I do want to make sure is that actually I'm going to delegate to Maya, if that's okay, my darling Maya. Can you double check that there hasn't been any further comments in the event in terms of people requesting certain things to be healed? If that's easy enough for you to do. If it's not, let me know and I'll do it on my other thing. I have a message from Karen, who's also with us live. I think it's the same Karen. And Hermione with issues that they want to put in the pot. So I will get to that when we start. So all I need from you is your beautiful presence, which are here, and just give yourselves permission to receive. Hello, Mahala. And I yawn. So those of you who don't know me, let me explain what that means. So first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Sabrina. I'm a psychologist. I'm a shamanic healer. I work with multidimensional realms and grids, and I help people with all sorts of different issues, release trauma, release old limiting beliefs, anything that's in the way of you being in your vitality, in your power, and in your ability to access your full ability to be a conscious creator in your life. The truth is, we're always creating our realities all the time, is what I have come to realize. And please don't take anything I say as gospel. Please don't make me into a guru. I'm a human just like you. So I'm on this human experience learning as I go. I don't have all the answers. So all I can bring you is my experience up till now, and take what resonates and leave the rest. Really important. And I would recommend you do that with anything that you ever do in life. Hi, Rhonda. So having said all that, I have a lot of experience helping people with trauma and helping people release all of this from the body and from the energy field. And my intention has always been to find the most effortless and efficient and effective path to do that, which is what got me to energy work after studying psychology and practicing psychology and mental health. And I got really excited once I discovered all the different forms of energy healing and shamanic healing and connecting with source, the energy of all that is. And when we do that, it's like we plug back in to the fact that we are conscious creators. But most of the time we're creating from our old programs, from our old conditioning, from our old trauma. So we will try and set intentions to have certain things happen in our lives if you're in this group, if you're a conscious person, if you're someone that does any kind of spiritual personal development work. I'm sure you're well aware by now of all the literature about how we can create what we want in our lives. But what happens is we can set all the best intentions, and then things sort of get stuck, like the record gets stuck and things don't flow the way we want them to flow. Hey, Anne is here too. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Thank you all for being here. And so I've always been interested in how to help our systems be free of those blocks so that that natural vitality and energy can flow. And then that is your own wisdom guiding you. Nobody else needs to tell you. Your wisdom can speak through you, and you hold the power, and you can then intentionally create without unconscious or shadow aspects that are trying to create the opposite of what your conscious mind is doing. So we're trying to bring your conscious and unconscious on board together, and we work multidimensionally. So as part of my intuitive capacity, I'm intuitive, I yawn, and that is my body's feedback to tell me something. And normally it's a yes. So if you say something in the comments and I'm trying to figure out where I need to go with the healing, my body will yawn to tell me yes on that particular question. I also yawn while we're doing energy work, and it's part of my body processing energy and helping energy move. So you'll hear me yawning throughout this process today. This is not me being rude. This is not me falling asleep. This is me being very awake, very aware, very present, and consciously not blocking my body, because my body is speaking to me and I want to hear from it, and it's telling me moment by moment what needs to happen next. So what I would like to hear from you guys in the chat is if for anyone here, this is brand new. So this goes for those of you watching me right now, and anyone watching the replay. I would love you please to mention that you're watching the replay. So if you could do #replay, and then let me know if this is your first time experiencing energy healing. I know many of you in the comments that I can see right now, but Facebook can be a bit strange and not show all the comments. So hopefully I'll catch them all. And so far I can see them all coming in, which is awesome. So many of you already know me, already know my work. I see you. And there's some of you that I don't know. I'm so excited that you're here as well. And let me know if this is your first time with energy healing in general. It'll be your first time with me. And that is, my energy work is unique, just like each of you are beautiful, unique beings. And my yawn agrees. So what I want us to start with is landing in our bodies from whatever busyness of the day has come before this moment. So Carlos is my first time. Welcome. Very excited to hear how you get on. In case you missed me saying this at the beginning, it's helpful to have a glass of water with you because energy work uses a lot of electrical and magnetic charge in the body, and so our cells can get dehydrated, and it really helps to have water to get the whole electromagnetic field flowing really well. Well, you want to agree to that one as well? I want us to land, so I'll get us into a little meditation to land, and then I'll start asking you what you want to let go of, and I'll invite you to write in the comments. And that way I can keep track, and the comments of this video, and I can start running my clearing activations to help us all release. And my experience is the people that get drawn to these things usually have themes in common. There's usually not a coincidence that whoever is here watching this right now is here watching this right now, including those who will watch the replay, who will feel drawn to watch the replay. We are all connected, and we kind of get drawn in, like there's an invisible sonar that gets sent out from my intention field for the right people to show up. So thank you for answering that call, and know that we probably have themes in common, and we will be addressing them together. And what I've found with group energy work is that when we work together, it's like tenfold more powerful than when you're just doing a single session with a person, which is also very powerful in its own way, in a different way, in a way you can kind of go more intimate with someone. But do not underestimate the power of what we're going to do today. Even though I'm just speaking to a screen right now, I'm going to be feeling all of your energies and tuning in. So I'm asking permission right now, if you're willing for me to tune into your energy field, if I have your permission, so that I can muscle test. You'll see me doing this movement with my fingers. This is me testing your field to see what's out of alignment. And I will be doing it for us as a group, but I will also be checking every person, making sure everyone's energy is flowing correctly, clearing what's blocking that process, and then realigning things. And so the easiest way is going to be, please tell me if I don't have your permission, and then I can not do that with you. But if you're here and you want to receive healing, you kind of need to give permission, otherwise it's not really going to work. But it's totally fine if you decide you want to leave at any point if you don't feel comfortable. So I want you to feel safe and comfortable. And when I invite you also in this meditation right now, only do what feels safe and comfortable for you. You don't have to believe anything in this process. You don't have to do anything I say that doesn't feel right. So I'm not expecting any of this to be uncomfortable, by the way. On the contrary, quite gentle and subtle and easy. But if you are distressed at any point for whatever reason, please, if you can, comment and let us know. That would be great. But equally, if it doesn't feel okay, leave the call. Okay? Follow your own intuition. Please take care of yourself during this process. Okay. So I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you, and you can equally keep them open if you wish to, and you can absolutely open them regularly to check in. Or if you choose to keep them open, it can be helpful to sort of focus on a neutral object, probably, rather than my face, but whatever feels comfortable for you. I invite you to put a hand on the heart chakra or on your belly, whatever feels good to you. And if you don't want to touch your body, then please don't. Just leave them by your side or in your lap. And just take a few breaths. Just let the breath that is already breathing right now breathe you. Let the breath breathe itself. And just notice it. You don't have to do anything special with it. You don't even have to deepen your breathing. It might happen naturally as soon as you pay attention. I don't want any forcing as much as possible to happen here today. So just allowing that belly to rise and fall, or your chest to expand and release once more. And I invite you to call all of your energy to be present for this session. So I call you to switch off your phone, have your privacy, put up your do not disturb sign, and give yourself this gift right now. And I'm going to call on the blue diamond healing field right now. And if you wish to follow along with what I'm going to lead you into with this, please feel free to do so. This is a powerful and very safe, protective field of energy that will connect us directly with Source and hold us in a safe, sacred space and cocoon for this healing. So I want you to imagine there's a sparkly blue diamond at the base of your collarbones, just where I've got my fingers just now. And if you feel comfortable, put a couple of fingers of one hand in this point. And put the other hand on your heart or your belly, whatever chakra that feels comfortable for you. And imagine this blue diamond is a portal to the highest dimensions of you and Source, your most magical and wise aspects of your being. Breathe in this beautiful blue light of the blue diamond. It's sparkling. It has a silver sparkly core. And as you breathe into this blue diamond, it expands like a big balloon. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Your breath is expanding it until it's surrounding your entire body and your entire aura and energy field that surrounds your body. And this is a portal to the highest dimensions of your being. So without you having to understand any of this, know that we are activating this right now with my words and my intention. This is happening. So you don't have to do anything, by the way. Just be. If you can visualize, great. If you're not a visual person, don't try and visualize it. Just feel it. Just be in it. Just allow it. Allow this blue diamond to surround you, hold you, protect you. And I call on this blue diamond to do this for each and every one of you on this call now and on the replay, and for our group that is here together. Every individual that is joining together on this live stream now and in the future is part of a specific group field. So we're protecting that group field. In this protection, I call on Source or call on our guides of pure light that are here to support us in the healing today. Only those who are here to serve the true light, that are here for the highest good of all, are invited into the space. Anything that is not that must leave now. And I'm also inviting this space to create 100% energetic boundaries for each of us, with each other, with each other's shares, with whatever each of us is struggling with, and with the entire group, and also with the entire Facebook group. So I want each of you to feel safe in your own energy, knowing that you're not going to absorb anybody else's stuff, safe to share, and safe to receive this healing today as much as is possible. And in a moment, I want you to imagine that you can create a copy of this blue diamond. And on the next out breath, I want you to blow out and send this copy of the blue diamond high above your head, above your crown, up into the stratosphere, up into the depths of the universe, connecting into the heart of Source, the heart of creation. Again, just set your intention here. It doesn't matter if you don't even know what that even means. Blowing out, sending it there. So now you have a blue diamond high above you, as well as at the top of your chest. And here we're going to command it to start spinning clockwise, and it's going to start activating a powerful vortex. And it's going to start bringing and raining down rainbow silver strands and codes of energy into your field. Again, there's nothing for you to do except receive. And this rainbow vortex is going to inform you throughout the session today. Okay. And if it's not spinning, I'm going to run the energy work to correct that so that everything starts spinning in the way that it needs to for your health, for your energetic health. Oh. Great. And now on another out breath, you're going to create another copy of this blue diamond. And this time you're going to send it all the way down into the core of the earth. So when you're ready, breathing in, breathing out, and you're going to send it all the way down through the layers of the earth into the crystalline heart and core of the earth. And we're going to land it into what I call the healed version of earth, the new earth, so that we are not grounding or anchoring into any kind of pain or suffering from this planet, but on the contrary, we're grounding into the higher dimensional aspects of this planet, the already healed version of earth, and therefore of you. is already here, and we're going to ground here. Again, our intention is all that matters. And here it's going to activate an anti-clockwise, counterclockwise vortex of energy that comes all around you, all around your physical body. It starts clearing, drawing out, pulling out like a magnet, pulling out everything that is dense, heavy, and is not serving you anymore. Anything that you're wanting to let go of, anything that's been weighing you down, and that your system is now knowing it is safe and ready to release it thanks to the work we're going to do today. And I'm setting another intention that what happens today is exactly what you are able to digest safely. So the right amount, optimal for each and every one of you. So the energy work is going to be completely uniquely tailored to each of you for what your body can handle right now, from what your energy can handle right now, so that there are no healing crises as best as we can. That is my intention. Okay. Wonderful. So now that we've activated this field, the vortices are spinning. I'd love you to please share in the comments, what do you need my help with today to let go of? And I know it's probably hard to write in depth in a comment on a Facebook live stream. So if there's some key words, key beliefs, key emotions, pains in your body, things that you're struggling with physically, emotionally, and mentally, if you can use specific words, that would be really helpful. Now, if you don't know what you need to let go of, or you don't know how to put it into words, don't worry. I am going to ask Source to clear what is in your highest good to clear at this time, whether you're conscious of it or not. So that's part of this process. So Maya is saying releasing blocks around worthiness, fear of boundaries, and ability to receive love. Blocks around worthiness, fear of boundaries, and ability to receive love. I'm going to take some notes because I think that's going to help me keep track. And if at any point I feel like I need more information from one of you, I might ask to expand if that's what my muscle test is saying. Do not feel pressure to share anything you don't feel safe to share. Consider it just an invitation, and you just see what you feel comfortable saying. Rhonda says clarity with business growth. Margarita says would love to shift the blockages in throat chakras. That sounds throat chakra. Sounds great. Clear and align. Would like us to help the world with becoming their observer, so as to connect to our inner love. Would like us to help the world with becoming their observer. Do you mean you want to become an observer of the world? I think I need a bit more clarity on that. I love that you're bringing in the world, though, because that's something very dear to my heart that to do, especially when we do group healing like this. I always find that something to do with the earth energy comes in, or the collective energies. And I have lately been feeling a very, very intense collective energies going on. And so one of my intentions for today that I want to bring is to help us all establish 100% energetic boundaries of the collective, which does not mean that you stop caring, by the way. It just means that you no longer have to get dragged down by the suffering in the world or absorbing it in a way that is not serving you from being able to be the light that you've come to be on this planet at this time. Loneliness, lack of connection for Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Improving physical health and level of joy and safety in life. That's a good one for many, I'm sure. And just know that because we're clearing these, you can borrow benefits from what everyone else is saying. So if you resonate, know that all of these things that you're all saying are going into a pot, a cauldron. I want you to imagine there's a cauldron in the center of our circle. We're sitting around a circle by the fire. There's an amazing cauldron. And so every time you share what you want to let go of, it's like you're making an offering into the cauldron, and that is going to alchemize and start clearing and transforming the stuff for all of us. So whenever you share what you want to clear, you're helping us all. Blockage of knowing who I am and what my purpose is. Thank you, Karen. And also I'm aware that you've sent another message to the group, so I'll look at that in a minute as well. I haven't forgotten. So Margarita's expanding. Every person needs to learn to witness themselves so that the vibration can change. We need to notice so that we are not in fear of and overwhelmed. So you want to support the world and its members to learn to witness themselves, I think is what you're saying. Amazing. Thank you so much for your offerings to our cauldron. And now, there might be things you want to let go that you don't want to share out loud, which is completely comprehensible because you don't know these people in this group. So just hold it in mind. You don't have to share it. Hold it in mind, set an intention so that you're giving me consent to clear that. I don't have to know what it is to help you with it necessarily. And that's what I can do. So I'm going to do a quick read of what Karen, both Hermione and Karen had shared something here. It's not safe to be fully alive and potent in the world, are some of her beliefs. I can only heal through holistic methods. I think I might need surgery and it's going against everything in me. I'm lost and don't know what direction to go in. I don't have anything to offer. All of my codependent issues. So that's what Hermione needs help with. Anne is saying, even when I know what I think, my direction is still procrastination. I hear you. I'm sure that is one for all of us. Maya says, I resonate with so many of the above. Thank you so much for speaking your truth. Yes, hear, hear. Now, Karen had written in here, I'm a little lost too, not sure where I belong or who I really am. What is my purpose? I need to make some life-changing moves, which I don't want to do, but I know it's for the best. I just need to be brave and take the leap of faith. I know it's going to be painful for a while, but I guess that's my healing journey. I'm doing all I can towards self-love to be able to attract my person for a good, healthy, loving relationship. I know I'm not ready for that yet, but one day I will be. That's beautiful. Okay, great. We've got a lot of really great stuff to start with. And if anyone needs to add more things as we go, please do. I'm going to start the clearing right now. So source, first of all, run the true sovereignty clearing activation protocol with any interference that's getting in the way of us being able to do this work in the first place, or interfering with the energy fields of anyone watching this at any point in time. And I'm also feeling called to call on the dragons. I work with the dragon energies that are great at clearing heavy energies really effectively and efficiently and burning things up. So I'm going to ask them to come into your field and burn up. Feeling a lot of stuff around the throat and the womb right now. So, thank you, dragons. Leslie's saying worry and difficulty going to sleep. So I'm just being reminded to establish boundaries with also the Schumann resonance, because that might be one of the reasons we're struggling with sleep, many of us. The Schumann resonance is a measure of the vibration frequency of the planet. I don't know the science exactly of it, so don't ask me, but you can Google it if you've never heard of it. And I know it's been spiking and doing really crazy, unprecedented things. There's measurements that show what it's doing. It's a bit like it's measuring what's happening to Gaia, to our planet as a living being, is how I see it. We are part of her. We're not separate from her. We're like the cells of the human body. We're the cells of Gaia, of planet Earth. So all her beings are. And so, in a way, we cannot be separate from her. And she's going through huge transformation. The humans, the cells on her planet are going through huge transformation. And you might be trying to preserve your health as a cell with other cells that are sick in the system. And so we want to be able to heal whatever needs to be healed in order for you to keep staying healthy or to become healthy no matter what the other cells are doing. And this in turn will support Gaia's transformation for the best, is how I see it. So that's part of my intention for all of us, and everything each of you is voicing something for the whole, is voicing something for the collective. You're not alone in this, and it's not chance that you're holding this piece of the puzzle. this piece that you're able to feel and recognize. Okay, so Source, I especially want us to go to the root of anything hidden in the field and in each of us and in the unconscious. And also in relationship to the grid with the connection, the energy field with the planet. So I'm channeling here, by the way, so I'm just saying things that are coming through. And I'm going to ask to identify and heal whatever's hidden, bring into alignment whatever's hidden. And I'm going to ask all the energies I'm running to go to the root cause, the originating cause, the point of entry of everything that each of you are either voicing or intending to heal, even if you're not voicing it. We want to get to the root. We want to clear and heal the root. We want to desynchronize that. We want to clear the traumas, the emotions, the old beliefs, the stories in your field and that you have been formed in your relationship to something else, to another person, to a situation, to a life change or transition, to your body, to the planet, to your loved ones, to people that you're having a conflict situation with yourself, with parts of yourself that you're in a conflict situation with. I'm extracting the old clearing activation protocol to start clearing and extracting more of those energies and old cords that are keeping you tied to the past, to past traumas, to entities and subtle negative energies that have been draining you and siphoning your energy, both you and for the planet. And from our wombs, we're all women in this group, so for our wombs. Now, if you get a strong body sensation or something that is important for me to know is going on, please comment and let me know. Otherwise, just let yourself receive the process. I'm going to run the healing vortex right now, which is it's its own vortex that works really powerfully and uses technology from the future to heal us. And it uses your wisdom of your higher self to heal each of you in a unique way that you need. So it adapts to your own frequency, to your own medicine, to your own way of healing. And it connects with your healed version from the future and all that she knows about how to heal you in a way that no one else can know, certainly not including me. And we're calling on, that's what this technology, this spiritual technology does. It's badass. It's a badass thing that I invented 6 months ago. That's really cool. So co-created it with Source. So let's call on the healing vortex for each of us watching this at any point in time. I want to heal dissociation, parts that are dissociated, parts of us or programs or aspects of us that are disconnected from ourselves, from Source, from our truth, from our higher self, from our purpose, from the 12-point grid. We want to restore any grids that are distorted into the full 12-point Christic grid, and we want to heal any damages to our grid and restore it to its full, beautiful, organic Source blueprint. And we want to do this in relationship to any field of energy that you need to address in everything you've shared, whether it's physical health, purpose, work, relationships, boundaries, worthiness, love, business, our relationship to the world, what we want for the world and its people, procrastination, worry, sleep, transition, moving, change, surgery, courage, pain, self-love, relationship, desires, being alive in the world, being powerful in the world, around feeling lost, codependent. All these are fields of energy that you're engaged in, that you have a relationship with, whether there's actual people you have relationships with in this or not. It's a field of energy. So I want us to bring into alignment with these fields of energy. Restore the grids to their true health. Oh, feels good. I'm feeling lovely energy tingles. Wondering what anyone else is feeling at this point. So at the same time, I want us to connect with our higher self I'm going to command that now. And I'm going to heal this relationship with your higher self. So if there's something in the way of you being able to connect, as much as is possible at this current time, we will reconnect you. And we will then start to receive gifts and messages from your higher self through this upper vortex as well. It's going to rain down on you. So let yourself receive the codes that you need, and they will start informing your body, informing your DNA, informing your field, and informing and reactivating previously dormant gifts, abilities, for healing, for joy, for safety, for purpose, business, expression, worthiness. All the things you've said. I'm not going to repeat everything every time. I am including all of you and everything you've said, including what you haven't said. Oh, feeling lovely tingles. And know that the healing work is working on many different dimensions of time and space. So it's working with things that have happened to you in this lifetime that you're aware of, things that have happened in past lifetimes, things that have happened to your ancestors that are affecting you through the family line and your DNA, things that may have happened to you on other planets and other dimensions, working with the parallel self dimension. Don't worry about understanding what any of this means. Just informing you that I'm addressing all of these dimensions. You don't have to agree or understand or know what I'm talking about. Just receive and see what happens. Just be open to what happens. And if your mind is struggling with any of this or drifting off, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to be fully concentrated for this to work. If you're falling asleep or if you fall asleep completely, that's also fine. In fact, that might be great. It might be you going deep. You don't need to sleep for this to work. Whatever happens is perfect. If you get interrupted, you can always come back and rewatch the replay. So whatever is happening is perfect. Source from the true sovereignty clearing activation protocol again, with anything in the way of any of us receiving this healing optimally, and being able to process it and digest it and allow it and accept it and feel safe and deserving and allowed to have it. Let's clear any fears that we will no longer be loved if we let any of these things go, that we will no longer be accepted, that all the conditions for love will be gone, and therefore there's parts of you that might be terrified and think, shit, what's going to happen next? Am I going to be alone forever? So we're going to heal and clear any of those kind of reversals of fears. And I also want us to bring in a feeling of safety with the feelings that are uncomfortable. So loneliness, worry, anxiety, depression, uncertainty, feeling lost, all the examples of things you've all shared. Can we start by also bringing through what's needed for all of you to feel safe to love yourself, even with these feelings and aspects that you don't like or want to feel? Let's make sure we heal any inner war going on between these different things, because yes, we want to heal and release things, but if we're doing this from a place of trying to be at war with ourselves, we are creating more conflict and more inner struggle. So we want to heal any inner struggle. Again, source from the true sovereignty clearing activation protocol. Let's download some beliefs that are going to support you. That it's safe to be well, that it's safe to heal, that it's safe to make progress with issues that I've had for a long time or for a short time, or that have become a part of my identity. Let's help us all feel safe to clear the blockages. And let's bring through what it looks like and feels like to be the observer and witness of our experience, for ourselves, for humanity, so that we can feel safe in the presence of our experience as a witness without merging with distress, ours or others, without having to succumb to fear or overwhelm. Let's bring in these healthy energetic boundaries with our own experience and others' experiences, with our emotions and others' emotions, with our fears and others' fears, with the media, what I call the dreaming media field, that can spread like viruses, fears. And so let's help us all be sovereign with the media that we use. This includes Facebook and any other media, social media that you engage with. Blue diamond, clear anything in the way that's causing switching for any of us with this healing. Let's clear the belief that it's not safe. Not safe to feel good. Not safe to heal. Not safe for it to be this easy. Anything else that's hidden, any other reversal that's hidden, any other reverse belief, program, and reversed codes. Oh. So let's keep running the True Sovereignty Clearing Activation Protocol throughout all the fields of everyone watching this now and at any point in time. Let's align each of us to our desired intention. Let's round the download and release. Clearing. Download what you're wishing for, intending it, that you've voiced, and clearing anything in the way of that. That was a nice yawn. Bringing through any information and resources that each of you needs to support you with what you're asking for. This might be physical, material resources, emotional, relational resources, spiritual, energetic resources. That could include ideas, vision, clarity, help, guidance, finances. Can be in any form. Source knows what form you need and is bringing it through. Okay, I would love some feedback. I haven't seen any more comments, so I hope I'm not missing any. So if anyone is able to come out of their meditative state to let me know where you're at, I would love it, just to see and hear what's happening for you. I'm going to make super sure that I'm not by any chance missing comments by just seeing if there's anything coming up on my phone. Okay, I got Anne's message. Thank you. Feeling safe and held. That's really great. It's really great to hear. Maya saying this was very powerful. Amazing. I feel you when you say that. I feel drawn to pick an Andara Oracle card, which contains the frequencies of these very high frequency rare crystals. While I wait for your messages to come in, Maya says, I feel so relaxed and at peace. Beautiful. So the beauty of this kind of healing is, even if you didn't say anything, you can watch this. And even if you've already been here, you can watch it again. And I recommend highly watching it again and again. And just bring what it is that you're struggling with in that moment. And the field will do the rest. So think of it like this is working beyond time and space. So it's also working with future you and their new intention. So basically, this is like a treasure chest of incredible, incredible resource that is worth millions. You get to rewatch it anytime you want for free. Hannah says, a big yawn on not feeling safe with thinking easy. Yeah, that's a really interesting one. So if that one feels like a difficult one to clear all in one go, then every time you re-listen to it, you can chip away at more pieces of that one, because that's a big one for most people, if not everyone on this planet. We have been conditioned that it has to be hard, that we have to suffer, that it has to be painful, and so this has been very long-standing conditioning for all of us. So it's a big one. So it might be many layered, and so we may have to be really patient with all the layers that show up. So if you find that, please keep listening to this and reapplying. Hannah says, I feel everything is against me these days. I'm so sorry, Hannah. It feels awful. I'm gonna double check your field. Yeah, you're switched. Source, if there's any hidden interference that is hidden from our sight, that has been trying to hide even from Source itself, that is causing things to feel they're against us and not working for us, or not able to take in this healing or any other healing, we command that it is removed safely and permanently and sent back to Source, or where it needs to go, and is not allowed to harm anyone or anything ever again, and certainly not us ever again. Running the 270 clearing activation protocol, the Near Earth alchemy, the healing vortex, the dragons, calling all beings of light that are here to support us, calling the Andara crystal cards to help us as the field starts pulling out and disconnecting any overtangles. And if there's any parts of us that contributed to this that are so scared of letting us be free for whatever reason, Source, heal this at the root so that these parts let us evolve. So we have the Andarian gold crystal has come to us. I am a pure embodiment of the gold ray, the light from the heavenly realms. Look at this beautiful card. This is what the crystal looks like inside. This is what it looks like as a crystal. Leslie says, my gut is cramping. Okay, let me know if that subsides or not. So this Andarian gold crystal transmits the heavenly light into your mind, body, spirit, and life. So let yourself receive this right now, all of you. So Leslie, send this into your gut. Hannah, send this to every part of you that feels like it's working against you. Mahala has yawning so much, no time to think. Great, don't think. Don't force yourselves to think. Just be. Big yawn that it was hidden from Source. Quite powerful. Great, Hannah. Good. I bring peace to your mind. Give your cares and worries to me. Look at this beautiful crystal is telling you to give your worries to her. And I will gift you with magical synchronicities and miracle manifestations of great abundance for the mutual benefit of all. Wow, that's amazing. Hold me to your heart. Feel my warm, nurturing, divine mother embrace. You are infinitely loved and safe. All is well. Rest now, dear one, in the arms of the divine. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Okay, so I want you to just really receive this energy. I will post a copy of this to the group again later so that you can read it properly. So I'm just going to put it on each of our chakras. I could ask the crystal to help us in whatever way it's here to help us integrate any of this. If anyone is, so I don't want you to comment if you're in the zone. If you're struggling with something isn't moving, it's stuck, please comment so I can address it. This goes for you watching live. If you're watching the replay, I'm not going to come in and give you more healing, but I will recommend you re-listen and ask the field to help you. So Source, if there's any stuckness, I command to clear it at the root with the help of the Andaras. If there's any attachment to stuckness, if there's an attachment to suffering, attachment or addiction to suffering, stuckness, difficulty, if you're willing, let's ask for it to be cleared. If there's any parts of you identified with struggle and suffering, let's ask Source to guide these parts of you into a new understanding and a new insight, whatever is helpful for them to see as a possibility. Bringing deep love, bringing deep love to the parts that have identified with this up until now. Any parts that are terrified of dying, of losing their role if they no longer are needed. The parts that have been in charge of worrying for you, for example, whatever it is. So let's ask your higher self to bring through what's needed to guide these parts, to give them a new job so they feel useful, so they know that we're not getting rid of them, we're not killing them off at all. We need them too. We need every single part of you. We're just bringing you in alignment with the all. And so we can call on any parts of you that are ready to come back in, retrieve parts of your soul that are ready to come back in right now from as a result of what we've just cleared. That is going to support you and the rest of you with this process. I also want to make sure we run an upgrade of our DNA so that whatever is needed at the DNA level is freed, liberated, cleared, transformed, alchemized, so that you can, at a body level, actually receive all of this and identify with stuckness. You're not alone. The whole planet is identified with stuckness, to be honest. Let's clear at the planetary level. Why not? Why not? Shall we? If we're allowed to, let's ask for it. So that we're no longer part of that energy on the planet that is identified with stuckness. What if you could liberate yourself from that? Let yourself still be part of the human race, be part of the planet without being in that energy field of identifying with stuckness and suffering. You can still be part of the human race even without that source. Let's download that as a truth, as a liberating truth that gives you true freedom of choice. So you can still be here and live here without having to suffer the way everyone else suffers. And without having to have some part of you continuously worrying. Because that's the old earth way. What if you don't need that anymore? What if these parts have done an amazing job? What if they get a promotion and they get a holiday for life? Like they retire early and they get to like sit on the beach and drink margaritas or whatever you like to drink for the rest of their life and something like that. See if that can appeal to your part. And in order to do that, we need source to bring through and protect you in the way that that part used to protect you. And source is going to do such an amazing job at that. Like, let that part know that you're getting a really worthy substitute to support and that you're so grateful to that part for doing that job so beautifully. Like, you're so grateful. You're not firing them, you're giving them a break. So they are deeply appreciated. That part that was in charge of worry or protecting you or whatever it is that you know is related to the issue that you're talking about. So I'm getting a card from the Starseed Oracle that says, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. As a message for us. So can we bring through whatever the energy of this means for us? Calling in permission to rest, permission for the body to release these old structures, these old stiff, constraining structures. I'm being drawn to pick a card from every deck I've brought to the table today. So now I'm going to pick a rune from these beautiful women runes. They are just stunning. And I felt that was really cool to do that because of the fact that we're all women. Again, don't worry if you still feel that there's more to clear. Just know that we're doing things at a dose that you can handle, and you can re-listen to this to go deeper. And we have lots of other opportunities for healing during the course of this month. So don't try and get everything done today. Just take what you can and leave the rest. So a couple of runes have fallen out. Interesting. Beautiful. It feels like they're two completely opposite messages, and I think there's a real wisdom to this. One is called the two triangles. It's the rune of focus, analysis, logic, and rationality. And the other one couldn't be more opposite. It's called the veil, rune of mystery, sound of silence, revealing, concealing, the unknown, not time for answers. So I don't know if either of these or both of these are in response to somebody's kind of silent question right now. So take it if you know it's for you. But I feel like it's trying to tell us maybe to bring balance to these two aspects of us, the left and the right brain, the kind of mystery, unknown, no linear answers part, and the logical, rational one. So maybe I know that these two energies have been out of balance on this planet for a very long time. So I'm going to ask for help to bring these into balance. I'm going to see if there's anything that wants to be read out. The veil is about what's been concealed. So again, what's been hidden. So anything that's been hidden or concealed. Can you also hold the space for the unknown? What is happening in your inner temple? What remains when everything you don't need has fallen away? What hope waits in the shadows? What love is veiled? What are you seeking? The rune reminds us that sometimes the answers we seek can seem hidden from you. Silence is sacred, and within it rests infinite possibility. Take a deep breath and wait. That which is concealed will be revealed. That which is unknown will become known. That which is unanswered will become answered. Make a wish. It is time to find your answers in that which is unknown. Wow, that sounds like a really metaphysical one. We're not going to understand that with our brains. Now, the true triangles is a rune that says it's time to be decisive. So it sounds like the complete opposite, which is very interesting. Now, it could be because some of you need one of these and some of you need the other energy, and or it could be that we need to, as I said, balance these two. But I'm going to read this out. It's time to take action, to be assertive, to choose wisely, but to choose. Hone your senses, sharpen your awareness, laser in on that which cries out for your attention. Act with purpose, with determination. You are safe and connected. You are free and make your choice. I love this. So I'm interpreting this, and please share your interpretation if you have one, as meaning you can choose. You are a conscious creator. You're choosing. You're choosing right now as you're saying, okay, I choose to no longer identify with stuckness. I choose to no longer spend all my energy worrying. And at the same time, surrender to the unknown. Surrender to what is hidden. Surrender to what's been hidden from your own view for a long time. Let the process, the magic of the process, do its thing, the alchemy. And be okay with not knowing. Be not, in a way, okay with not knowing where any of this is going as well. We make a choice. We're like like Zen in the art of archery. You sort of draw the arrow and you're like really intentional, and then you surrender. Complete surrender. So I want you to just give to the field anything else that's coming up that you need to help with releasing, any further things bubbling up, any remaining physical symptoms that are bothering you. Source, when the ending the old clearing activation protocol, let's end the old story, the attachment to the old story, the old reality. Let's desynchronize the old reality. Anything that's attached to us that's not serving us, it's time to let it go. Any subtle negative energy that is trying to stop any of us that are doing this very specific, incredible work for the evolution of all beings. Anything that's working against us, we command that it's removed. That it stops interfering with us permanently. And it stops interfering with the planet and its people and beings. Oh. Okay. Running the recalibration activation, upgrade with ease activation. It's safe to be in your power activation, clearing up the edge activation. These are all activations that help us integrate and digest all this energy work. I want you to drink water and let me know how you're doing. I'm going to hang in for a few more minutes to hear the feedback. And to know if anyone is in distress, I want to know so I can help you. Otherwise, we're going to bring it to a close. Margarita said, loved it. Great. Thank you so much for bringing your intention and your energy and your presence. Very soothing and encouraging, says Xenia. Great. Thank you. Thank you, says Leslie. Leslie, is your gut feeling better? Is it feeling good enough? Just want to make sure you're okay. Aww. Maya says, so grateful for you, Sabrina. Thank you for being you. Aw, thank you. Margarita says, thank you for your offering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anne says, Archer, intention, choose them, let go to the mystery. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. That's such a helpful reminder for all of us, right? I need to keep remembering that every single day. Every single day. Okay, Leslie's saying yes. Great. Awesome. Okay, is anyone else in distress? Is everyone okay? A few more minutes for people to feed back. I want to intend 100% energetic boundaries for each and every one of us with this whole process. And it's feeling more settled. Love you and your gifts. Aw, thank you so much. Love you. I'm just going to quickly check Messenger to see if it's anything to do with our group. It's not. Okay, cool. Karen says, thank you. You're so welcome, Karen. I'm going to ask the blue flame to just finish off by purifying our field. It's a bit like we've just had surgery and the blue flame sort of disinfects everything. So it's sort of purifying your whole aura, your whole field, making sure your aura is intact and safe and that all your energy comes back into your body. So I want you to call all your energy come down into your body, down your crown, and grounding down into your torso, your legs, your feet, into the earth. And I want you to imagine there's a cocoon of light surrounding your body and your aura. Beautiful, pure cocoon. Seals you up. Seals up your energy. Call all your parts here. Close any psychic portals off so that you're back here. You can open them anytime you want, intentionally, but I don't recommend you go around with an open psychic center and you just get loads of stuff coming in. We don't want that. So we want you here, close off those connections to the other dimension. So you're here, you're in your cocoon, it's holding you, it's soothing you, it's sealing up your aura nicely. And then you can ground that cocoon into the new earth, the healed version of earth below you, so that all of you comes fully back and ground and anchors in. I want you to imagine there's roots coming out from under your feet, and I want you to send those roots deep down into the core of the earth, into the healed version of the earth. Grounding, anchoring, earthing, unhooking from each other's energies and from my energy so that you're in your sovereign energy. Unhooking from the group and making sure your whole system feels safe to integrate and to land back into your daily life. And just follow your intuition on what you need next. If you need to go to sleep, if you need to be on your own, if you need a hug from someone you're living with, if you need to drink some water, if you need to have a snack, if you need to lie down, just if you need to go for a walk, move your body and stretch and do a yoga pose, or do Maya's yin yoga if you need to integrate back into your body. You can re-listen to Maya's beautiful yin yoga practice from the other day. Getting in on that, so some of you might need that. Just listen to your intuition and what your body is telling you to do. And if there's any other feedback from the next few days, please do comment here and let me know how you're doing. I'd love to hear that. Thank you for participating. If there's anyone you know that would benefit from this group experience that we're having over the next 4 weeks, please, and that would appreciate it, please share this. They can come back and listen to the replay. That's just as powerful as coming live. This is working across time and space. There is no separation. It's all happening at the same time. Love you all so, so much. I'll just see if there's any last words before I close things down. Oh, Hannah says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. It's been a pleasure. This is fun for me. So thank you for participating and engaging, and look forward to hanging out with you further. Anna says, many thanks for you and your giving. You're so welcome. So welcome. Okay. Carla says, thank you. Carla, were you the one at the beginning that said this was your first time doing something like this? I think so. Am I getting it right? Yes. How was that, Carla, for you if you feel like sharing? No pressure if you don't want to or if you don't know what to say. I don't want to put the spotlight on you. But if you feel like sharing, your feedback is welcome. And you can always send me a message if you don't want to share in here. Okay. So remember, the advice was to water your garden, rest and nourishment and tenderness and body care. So whatever that means to each of you, take some time to do that over the next few days if you can. And the Andarian gold crystal is with us, and it'll keep working its magic as we sleep tonight, bringing peace to your mind. Give all your cares and worries to the crystal. So if further worries come up after this healing, ask the Andarian gold crystal to help you and to take it all for you. And feel my warm, nurturing divine mother embrace, she says. So it's a very nourishing set of cards as the primary messages that came up. And then, of course, make your choice and then let go to the mystery. This is the concluding theme. Okay, I'm going to close it now. Love you all so much. Take care.